Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. My name is Vanessa. If you are new here, happy October 1st. I cannot believe it is October freaking 1st. Excuse me. Where has the time gone? But actually, where has the time gone? Anyway, it is Sunday, October 1st, as I just stated, and today we have a chill yet jam-packed busy day. So it's currently 7:30. I don't think I'm gonna go to F45 this morning. I think I'm going to have a chill, slow morning at home and get a bunch of stuff done. I'm meeting my one friend to pick up a workout set that she's selling. So I'm gonna buy it off of her. And then I'm going to meet another friend for coffee in Chestnut Hill at 1 o'clock. And then after that, I will likely work out in the evening. And today starts my storage unit. I got a storage unit that starts on October 1st. So I'm pretty sure I'll get like the access code to get into my storage unit today. So last night I filled up my car with mainly rugs, and then some other miscellaneous things that I'm gonna take over to the storage unit. My whole plan for that is, throughout these next 3 weeks, especially throughout the next 2 weeks, I would say, I'm planning to just take random trips over to the storage unit, maybe like a few times per week, and just fill up my car with what I can so that there's not as much work to do all at once at the end when I officially move out of this house. And at that time too, I'll just have to get a U-Haul to take over like the big pieces of furniture that I wouldn't be able to fit in my car. But everything else, I'm gonna try and make it work. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can on my own. And we'll see how far I get. That's what's on the agenda for today. And then this evening, I might do a little bit more packing as well and take stuff over to the storage unit tomorrow. So we are down to the wire now, guys. We are down to like days, counting down days until we move to Florida. I have a bachelorette trip on the weekend before I move. So basically I only have 3 weeks until I'm out of here. I want to be like officially all moved out before the bachelorette trip so that when I come back, it's just everything's packed and ready to go for Florida and I don't have to worry about anything. I just am ready to go. So things are happening this month and it's crazy. I feel like today is the type of morning to officially put on autumn jazz on YouTube. I don't know if anybody else does this, but in like once October hits, basically from October through probably like January, I love putting on different jazz playlists on YouTube, and there's one literally it popped up. The first recommended video that popped up was warm jazz music, cozy fall coffee shop ambiance, relaxing jazz instrumental. I decided that I'm just gonna go work out right now. I'm going on a run today, so I figure it's probably best just to get it over and done with since I have less to do this morning than I do in the evening. And I still haven't gotten my access code for my storage unit yet, so I don't know. Plans are a change in today, so I'm trying to just roll with the punches. But I know realistically, if I don't get a workout in now, after brunch, things are gonna be a little bit more hectic. I need to go grocery shopping and do a bunch of stuff like that. I don't think I'll want to work out then in the evening. I'll probably just want to come home and like relax. So we'll get the run over with in the morning. This might be a humbling experience because I have not gone on a run in probably about close to 2 weeks or so. And normally I would do a run, like I was doing a run maybe 2 times per week before. So this could very well be a very humbling experience. I'm like low-key getting scared to pack for Florida because as I start packing up stuff or like selling stuff, I'm starting to think about how much stuff I really do have and how much stuff ideally I'd love to bring to Florida in terms of like even just clothes, shoes, hats, things like that. And I know I'm not going to be able to take everything. So I'm going to have to choose wisely what I decide to take with me, which is kind of making me not anxious, but I am not looking forward to planning all of that. I forget whose vlog I was watching recently. They were packing. Oh, it was Monica Church. She is currently moving, or she probably already has moved. But she said, pack everything, like, because she's going to be living out of a suitcase, I think she said, for like a few days or a week or something like that. So she's like, I'm going to pack everything that I know I need in a suitcase, and then everything else she's going to pack up, and she's not going to allow herself to like go back and say, oh, she needs this or she needs that. It just makes it so much easier for like the decision-making process, I suppose. So that would be an ideal situation, to just pack up everything that I know I'm going to pack with me to take to Florida. But that would be a lot easier if I was in like crunching time for packing up my place, and I still have 3 weeks, so I'm not going to do that. But that would be an ideal situation, because that would just make things so much easier. And then I won't have to, like, everything that I gravitate towards first for taking with me, whatever fits is what fits, and whatever doesn't, I don't need. So I'm just thinking about that right now. But that's besides the point. I always get questions when I wear these leggings. These leggings are so good. They're from Story. I don't believe they have this colorway anymore, but I can link the leggings below. They have a bunch of different colors, and then this is part of an Amazon workout set. I believe that is still available. And then I have on my Cloud Monster sneakers, a little Amazon New York baseball cap. And let's go do this run. I'm pretty sure it's chilly out, so I might throw on like a light top. I ended up just doing a 30-minute run, which is normally what I would always do, but I started going over to Valley Forge to start running back in the summer, and one day I was just like, let me just see if I can run and keep running and do the entire trail, which over in Valley Forge, it's like very hilly, and where I'm normally used to running is the complete opposite. It's so beyond flat. So I one day was just like, let me just see how far I can go. And I ended up doing the entire trail without stopping and was making like impeccable timing and pace. So I was like, shit, I am invincible. Just kidding. But I just didn't know I had it in me. And I was so proud of that moment. So from there on out, I haven't done a 30-minute run, like a short distance run, in a while. So because I haven't gone on a run in probably over 2 weeks, I was like, okay, I've got to ease back into this. And I was definitely feeling very tight today and heavy. So I need to ease back into it. Also, this upcoming week at F45 is Wahlberg week, which we did back in maybe like June or July. And that was probably the hardest week of F45 workouts that I've ever done. It was back to back. Every day was so hard, but it was such an amazing workout. So that is gonna be this upcoming week, and I have not been working out like I was in the summer, like in the height of summer. I have not been as active as I was. So I was trying to mentally and physically prepare for this upcoming week at F45 all this past week. So I also don't want to do it, I don't want to overdo it today. I usually don't go to F45 on Sundays. It's pretty rare that I do. So today technically would start Wahlberg week, I'm pretty sure. But for me, it'll start tomorrow with, I think tomorrow is a hybrid day, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty proud of myself for the pace that I did today, but I am definitely tight and am not in the rhythm of running like I was. This is my favorite thing to do every morning, is get on the foam roller and crack my back. Feels so good. I have got to get myself ready. It's already 9 o'clock. So got to get myself ready for the day. It's so sad because the past few days I had listed stuff on Facebook Marketplace that I knew I wanted to sell. So I wanted to be proactive about listing stuff so that I wasn't scrambling last minute to deal with specific furniture pieces. So for example, I'm getting rid of my Anthro mirror. I randomly on a whim was just like, you know what? I don't feel like moving it for a 50th time. It was a great mirror, but I really should have gotten rid of it back in Florida because it's a bitch to move. So my recommendation, lesson learned with a freaking 200-pound gigantic mirror like this that's not easy to transport. If you aren't going to be somewhere for a long period of time, wait to get it because it's not easy to move whatsoever. So I was just like, honestly, I'd rather somebody else take care of it. It would be so much less of a hassle to have somebody else buy it off of me. I'll sell it for a discounted price. I don't even care. At least like I'm getting money from it, and rather than having to deal with moving it around 50 bajillion more times. So, and then once I get like a house and I know I'm gonna be somewhere for a while, if I want to purchase it again in the future, it's available for purchase, or there's a bajillion other mirrors out there now that are gigantic and beautiful. I could look into getting another mirror. So that's the mirror rant. Don't get this mirror. It's a beautiful mirror. Don't get it unless you're gonna be somewhere for a while, because I understand now why you see so many of them on Facebook Marketplace. It's because people don't want the hassle of moving it. I completely understand. So anyway, I took up like all of the rugs in the basement here and put those all in my car to take over to the storage unit. And it's crazy how much like furniture, decor holds so much energy and makes a space feel so complete and homey, because just even removing the rugs from down here, not even taking out any of the furniture really, it's just made such a huge difference in the energy in the space, and it feels it's more sad. It's like, okay, the end of this chapter is truly closing. And once I feel like that stuff starts to happen, like you start to move stuff around and take stuff out when you're moving out of a place, it's like, okay, this is really it. Like not that there's no going back, it's just the chapter here is ending and that whole process is starting. And that is like I'm really excited for the next chapter, but this chapter ending is still sad because my life will never be this way again. And I don't necessarily want it to be this way forever, obviously, but it's just always sad, especially when you're doing something as big as moving. where that chapter is a huge chapter that closes and begins again. So it's challenging. It's challenging. It's a little bit emotional, but overall, like, truly so excited for the next chapter ahead. But that doesn't take away from the fact that my life here will never be the same. You know, when I come back to PA, whenever that is next year, in maybe like May or June, whenever I decide to come back to PA, my life will look probably not completely different, but it will look a lot different than it does right now. I know that for a fact, and I don't even know where I'm gonna be, you know? It's just crazy to think about how much can change when a chapter closes and a new one begins, and where you'll be even 6 months, or hell, from my experience throughout the past few months, it's crazy to even look back and see where I was at the beginning of August. I feel like I've lived 5 lives since August. So yeah, it's all good things. It's just, it doesn't make it any less challenging to still deal with like that emotional charge, because things in like your space, they hold such value and energy and make you feel at home. And I truly felt at home here. So now that I'm starting to take things out, move things out, sell stuff, my home is feeling a lot less like home, if that makes sense. So it's all good things, but definitely bittersweet for sure. I was just doing some oil pulling. I just started doing this probably about like a week ago, I'd have to say. I've been in my era of listening to a lot of podcasts about stuff that I don't know much about. So, and a lot of it's been like health related. And I also have had ongoing health issues now for like 4.5 years. So this is like the year, this is the time where I finally feel like I'm ready to start dealing with those health issues. I had thought that I was in that era this time last year, and then, well, life just got stressful, a little even more stressful than it already was, and it was just not the time. It was not the time to be focusing on something that was probably going to cause a lot more stress. Like, I was just not in the physical or mental headspace to deal with the health issues. So I finally feel like I'm in a place where I'm ready to tackle it on, ready to start diving into different natural ways to help cure my health issues, and just overall better my health in general. So, and reduce stress for sure. That is probably my biggest issue, and what I strongly feel is the main cause of my health issues. So, love that for me. But I've been trying to be more conscious and aware of my stress and how to manage it, and have implemented things that you guys have seen me do in recent vlogs, like ice baths, face dunks in ice water, so like cold water therapy. I started going to therapy almost a year ago. Yeah, there's like a lot of other stuff too that I won't dive into right now, but I'm just saying that this is the year that I truly change my life and change the direction of my health concerns and really take charge and control over my life. So that is one of my top goals and priorities for this year. And I'll be entering my 25th year in a little over a month. So I feel as though this is like the time. This is the time of my life, halfway through my 20s, start taking control of my life, and I'm excited. I'm making some breakfast. Oh, well, I just did I got on that tangent because I just did some oil pulling with coconut oil, and there's so many benefits I've heard about oil pulling, and it also at the same time helps with whitening your teeth. It's a natural way to whiten your teeth as well. So I've been doing that every day, and I don't know, I've been liking it, but I'm not expecting to see results like immediately. So yeah. I also am going to take my probiotic this morning. Oh, I think I might have just gotten the code for my storage unit. And I'm also going to take my Armra. Both of those things I take daily. And I've just been mixing my Armra with some green juice, or if I make a smoothie for breakfast, I'll just add it in at the end. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to eat, and of course I'm having my 2 eggs, olive bread. I'm gonna have my second cup of coffee, but I'm going to eat and then shower and get myself ready. So I'm sure I'll catch up with you guys in a few. Today is sheet washing day. Anybody else do this religiously on a Sunday? It's always Sunday. Also, 2 things. Yesterday, I took out the rug from underneath this bed. This is a king size bed, and it took 3 people. Well, it takes a lot more. I'd say it takes a lot more energy, and it's a lot harder to put a rug under a bed than it is to take it out. But it took 3 people to put the rug under the bed while like lifting it and everything and making the bed center. Yesterday, I took the rug out from under the bed by myself. That, I was determined because I had already started on it, so I was determined to make it happen, and I did. But that was a shit show. And in turn, I wanted to sell my bed frame. I ended up ripping the one siding off the hinges. So we love that. I'm an idiot. I don't know, maybe it is salvageable. We'll have to investigate, but basically, I took the rug out, and now my bed is like way over. It used to be like pretty center with this wall, and now it's quite a few feet over in the other direction because I could not move the bed by myself any further. So it is what it is. I just got myself all ready. Here is the outfit that I decided to go with today. It's going to be almost 80 degrees this evening. It's like one of those days where it's cooler out in the morning. It's going to get super hot this evening. And if we're gonna be sitting in the sun, I know I'm gonna be baking if I wear any like sweater or anything like that. So I went with a denim jacket, a short sleeve shirt underneath. I'm wearing biker shorts and sneaks. Going for a very casual look today because I am going to be going to my storage unit right from after getting coffee with Danny. So after that, I know that 1, I might get a little dirty from the storage unit and like with all of the rugs and everything, and they shed a lot. So I'm like, and I probably will be sweating my ass off. So I wanted to dress comfortably and appropriately for both getting coffee and also moving stuff into my storage unit after. So here's the little fit. The Eagles are playing today at 1 o'clock, so I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't go with anything green, but we're limited with options and what we could do today considering the weather. Okay. So, and also Am I a true Eagles fan because I won't even be able to watch the freaking game today? They better not lose. I don't think they'll lose today. I forget exactly who they're playing, but I don't think they'll lose today. They should win. Last week's game was, I was really hoping they'd beat the Bucks, and they beat them. So we got that going for us. But anyway, this is the little fit. I'm gonna head out the door, and I've gotta go pick up my birth control, and I'm going to finally get my car washed because it's a filthy mess. So let's go do that. It's 2:30, the Eagles game is on. I'd love to watch some of that, but I also would love to stop by my storage unit so I could put all of the stuff in there. So I think we're gonna head to my storage unit, drop all of this stuff off. It's so, not like super hot out, but it is very hot out, and I know I'm gonna be sweating. So we're just gonna get it over with though, because I don't want to go over there when it's dark, so we've got to just get it done. So I think that's what is next on the agenda for today. So actually, before we head to the storage unit, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm at Trader Joe's now, gonna get some groceries for the week, and I'll probably just do a haul when I get home of what I got. I'm at the storage unit. Let me show you guys the space. I hope it's big enough. I think it will be big enough. Yeah, this should be fine for what I have. I think this was about the size of the space that I had in the tractor trailer when we took stuff down. Oh God, maybe this isn't enough space. I don't know if it is enough space or not. We could always stack up too. So like, that's the thing. You gotta utilize all the space that you have. But I think this was about the size of the tractor trailer that we had when we moved to Tampa. Maybe, I don't know. Fingers crossed everything fits in here when it all gets in here at the end of the month. Alright, that's it for now. That's the first load done. Thank God that is taken care of. We are all done with that. That was easy. It's easier unloading than it is loading. I will definitely have to rearrange things as more stuff comes in, because I'm kind of just doing like whatever I could bring over. Right now I'm bringing over, and it's not like really that strategic right now, so I figured as long as I could get everything over, and then I could take like a day to organize everything over here, once I have most of the stuff over and like I'm ready for all of the big furniture pieces to come in. I also need to like plan what I even have coming in there. I have 2 couches. 2 couches. We're gonna have to, oof. Things are gonna have to be in boxes that we can stack, because that is a small unit. We'll make it work. We will make it work. I will get my mother over here because she is the strategic packer. I could do that too, but she makes shit work all the time. So anyway, that's taken care of. I can't wait to get home and shower. All right, I just got home. Gotta do a quick grocery haul. Got a little baguette to make croutons from that. Got some new eggs. This place is a mess. I've got to do some cleanup then. Some bananas, an onion, restock of peanut butter, 2 backstock of the oat creamer. Literally have like 4 of those right now. 2 bell peppers, green beans, mixed nut, got broccoli, I guess another pepper, 1 lime. For meat, I got 2 packs of chicken and salmon, more coconut oil, and a thing of coconut milk. With buying groceries, I only ever buy really what I need. for the week ahead. Yeah, I just like meal plan at the beginning of the week what dinner recipes I want to make, and then I always make like extra to have for lunch. But yeah, I only buy what I need, so that's why my fridge is always empty for the most part, and my pantry is always empty because I don't stock up on stuff. I just buy what I need, and that helps eliminate a lot of waste for me. So if you oftentimes find yourself buying stuff and then throwing a lot of it out, I would recommend planning what meals you're gonna make throughout the week and only buying what you need, I guess. I don't know, that has just worked for me for years now, so highly recommend. It also helps you save money. This place is a mess, truly. I like have no energy to like clean up and do all that stuff right now, but I'd rather get it done now so that I can peacefully relax for the rest of the night then. All right, let me show you guys, I just got out of the shower by the way. Let me show you guys the set that I got from Liv today. I looked it up online before she sent it to me. But yeah, these should work. I have these in a size small, I'm pretty sure. But it's like a dark charcoal kind of smoky gray color. So I got it in this rib set that I have in brown and pink, and then it also came with the leggings too. So I have the leggings in 2 other colors as well. So I'm gonna wash this and also throw in, I guess while I'm at it, a load of towels. I am determined right now to get done as many things as possible before it hits like 5 o'clock. I don't think it's 5 yet. So I'm trying to get done as much as possible before it hits 5 o'clock. There's a bunch of dishes in the sink. I need to unload the dishwasher. And then I'm gonna sit my ass down on the couch and relax.
That is so great. This method of working out is
All right, I'm feeling so much better now that that's all taken care of. I just did some vacuuming. And I'm feeling so much better. It's crazy how much of a difference just cleaning up your space can make mentally. So I'm gonna make myself a little salad and eat dinner. I'm starving. I probably should have gotten a bigger bowl, but for the salad I did romaine lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, red onion, let's see, red pepper, and then I had buffalo honey, like hot honey chicken that I made a few days ago. So I did a lot of that, and then my homemade croutons that I have on top. So this looks delicious. It is officially 6 o'clock and I feel like I'm finally starting to wind down for the night. So I just finished my dinner. I'm going to probably make myself a cup of tea, get all cozy on the couch, probably watch some Gilmore Girls or something. And while I do that, I'm gonna like plan out outfits for my upcoming trip to Nashville probably, because that will be coming up just as soon as my freaking move will be coming up. So that is what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.